This is a really important topic for so many people. So many of you guys are waking up. How to really step into that. Hi beautiful souls, how are you doing? I hope you're having a really good day. And I'm here with a new video which is 5 tips on how to remember who you really are. So many of you guys are waking up, you're in an awakening journey. And I know that this is a really important topic for so many people about how to really tune into that, how to really step into that. So let's talk about it. Okay, so tip number 1 is when you're in nature, get yourself into nature as often as you can, whether it be a tree in an urban area or literally out in the wilderness, it doesn't really matter. But when you're with nature, listen to the energy of it. Be open to listening, be open to the awareness of it. Okay, so you might not at first feel that you are really connecting with the trees or the plants or the ground or whatever. That's fine, don't worry. But just be open to it and be quiet and be still when you're around nature. You know, be still inside. You can be walking, but be still inside and really listen and feel the vibes. You know, feel for the vibes and feel for what it's telling you, because you are going to get a huge amount of guidance and support from nature if you're open to it. Okay, so another really important one to remember is to think about all the times, okay, I want to just preface slightly. Sorry, I'm not going to cut that out. You know, it's just me being me. So there are many times when we're on this awakening journey where we have a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of fears, you know, a lot of stuff starts to come up. What I want you to really remember is I want you to think about all the times you've really worried that that thing would happen, or that something bad was going to happen, or that you wouldn't be able to get through something. How many times was that true? How many times was it the end of the world? It wasn't, yeah? So you need to be strong and strict with yourself and be your own best friend, your own parent, your own support mechanism, and remind yourself, this has never been the case. This terrible thing that I'm expecting to happen, or these the things that I'm worrying about in life, because we're talking about, aren't we, how to remember who you really are. And that's this, who you really are is this wise, calm, tuned in soul, you know, this fountain of love, yeah? And so all these worries and fears and competitive qualities are kind of distractions from that. What I'm really asking you to do is, where it comes to the worries and the anxieties, remember all the times you've worried about these before and they haven't happened. So that's going to remind you, like, to come back to your center and not to chase off after every fear and every worry and every thought that comes into your head, yeah? Okay, the third one is, imagine it is your last day. It's your last day on earth. It's your last experience. You know, it's something, you know, it's going to be the end of the world or whatever, the end of your life. You know, and I know, that ultimately all that is important is our connection and our love with people, with our animals, you know, that sense of love and connection. Remind yourself about this. This is how you're going to remember who you really are. Yes, you may in day-to-day life be concerned about your job, be concerned about what your partner said, be concerned about getting the car that you want or the next item that you're, you know, currently wanting. Yeah, that's fine. But if you're going to remember who you really are, remember that love and connection is really all there is. Okay, the fourth one is be really kind. Be ultra kind. Be to the max kind. Shower people around you with love, with your kindness, and notice how powerful it is. That's who you really are. Stop worrying about what everybody thinks and about the game of life, you know, and all the ideas and the systems and the thought processes that we layer up over things. Just be kind, just be love, be a force for love. And notice how powerful it is and how magical it is and what a change and an effect it has in your life. That's going to remind you who you really are, is this powerful force for good. Okay, now this 5th point follows on from the last one really, because it's about being in your heart. Get in your heart, get in that inspired place. Be loving, be open, really do what you feel in here. You know, that love feeling, that joy feeling that you get when you're with a pet or with someone you love, or when you're doing something that feels good to you. You know, that great heart open feeling. Get in that and notice how important that is. What inspires that feeling? You know, because that's who you are. So you want to really, ideally, be spending as much of your time doing things that bring about this sense of beingness, this loving beingness, because that's who you really are. So notice what inspires it and do more of it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. So much love to you. I will see you over at Spiritual Candy, which is www.spiritual-candy.com. Please check out my blog, watch my other videos, let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Pinterest. Yeah, just come and have a chat. It will be great to speak to you as ever.